Hello everyone. So in our next class, we have to learn about variable length subnet mask. In our last class, we have discussed about fixed length subnet mask in which INA company has provided our subnet mask according to classwise. But in VLSM, we have to change manually our subnet mask. Why? The question why answer is because we want to save our IP address. So, how to save IP address with the help of VLSM? As we know, like in FLSM, we have fixed subnet mask for A class, for B class, and for C class. So these are the subnet masks respectively for A, B, C class. And the problem is in A class we have 16 million IP address, and in B class 65536 IP address, and in C class we have very less 256 IP. Now, for example, within one network, any user want to use 200 IP, then it is benefit for him. He can easily use C class. But the problem is if he has to use 300 IP address, so what he will do? He is not able to use C class IP address because of less IP address, and if he will move on to B class, then he has to purchase all the IP address, because in WAN concept we are not able to use same network ID in another network. Okay, so if I am going to use B class, then 65536 are the total IP address. Now I have to use only 300 IP. So 236. These are the wastage of IP address. Okay, minus 2 we have to use for network ID and broadcast ID. But 65,234 IP address are going to waste. This is a huge wastage of IP address. So that's why to reduce the wastage of these IP address, we are going to use concept of VLSM. So how to use VLSM concept? So in VLSM concept, first of all, we will check our requirement. For example, my requirement is only 50 IP. Okay, so obviously I am going to use C class, because in C class I have 256 IP. So I have to use this subnet mask 0, and C class host is based on the zeros in our subnet mask. How? We can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0. So we have 8 0 in our C class. So 2 raised to power 8 is equal to 256. If we manually change our subnet mask from FLSM to VLSM, then we can add one on bit in this subnet mask manually. How? We can add 25 ones instead of 4448. Wait, I will clear it. Now /24 is 255, 255, 2550. In this we have 256 IP. So I am going to add one on bit. On bit represents network ID. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 24. Now I am going to choose 25. If I am adding one on bit, then obviously my host bit are going to reduce. If zeros are 7, then definitely 2 raised to power 7 is equal to 128. Now within one network I can choose 128 IP, but my requirement is 50. So I am adding one more bit in this. 8, 16, 24, 25, 26, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0. Now host bit have only 6. So 2 raised to power 6 is 64. Okay, so I recommend you to use 64 IP for 50 because there is a less wastage. Why I don't have to use /27? Because if after 24, 24, 25, 26, 27 I will add one more bit, then my host values remains less. 2 raised to power 5 is equal to 32. So in 32 my requirement is not completed, so that's why I have to use 64. Now you can check if I am using 64 IP, and in 64 IP 2 IPs are reserved for network ID and broadcast ID. So 62 IPs are like valid IP address that I can use in my network. So in 62 IP I can choose 50 IP. So only 12 IPs are going to waste instead of 206 IP from default network. So this is the power of VLSM. So with the help of VLSM, we can divide our network, we can divide our large network into small parts. Okay, I will again make that design. For example, this is my one network. So you can divide network into 2 parts, you can divide network into 4 parts, you can divide network into 8 parts. It's up to you. So whenever you feel there is a less requirement for IP address, so instead of using FLSM, you can work on VLSM. Happy to learn. Thank you so much.